Hello everyone, welcome to yet another session of Cool Math. Today we are going to learn something very special and easy. Let's start. Erika designed a game that is played on this grid. So can you see that grid which looks like a chessboard? How can you describe the locations of A and B? Well, to describe the locations of A and B, we will use something called coordinate plane. So you can use the coordinate plane to describe the locations of points A and B. So how do you do that? Let's understand the coordinate plane. A coordinate plane is made up of a horizontal axis called the x-axis and a vertical axis called the y-axis. And both of these axes intersect at a point which is called the origin. Is that clear? We described any point on the coordinate plane by an ordered pair. Now what is an ordered pair? So it is basically a pair of two numbers. An ordered pair describes each point on the coordinate plane. An ordered pair has an x coordinate and a y coordinate. So let's see an example. See, there is a coordinate A. The coordinates of point A are 2 and 5. The 2 is the x coordinate and the 5 is the y coordinate. We always write the x coordinate first and then we write the y coordinate. Is that okay? So we will measure 2 on the x axis, as you can see, and 5 on the y axis, and hence we get the point as 2 and 5. Let's see another example. Point B, which is 7 and 3. So what is 7? The 7 is on the x-axis and 3 is on the y-axis. I hope you understood. So that's called an ordered pair. Why ordered? Because always we write the x coordinate first and then the y coordinate. Is that okay? Now let's see some simple example. What ordered pair describes point W? So first you check how much is W on the x-axis? 4. And how much is that on the y-axis? Also 4. So for W, the ordered pair is 4, 4. Well, that was easy because 4, 4. Let's see something new. What ordered pair describes point X? Now you see 2 on the x-axis and 6 on the y-axis. So the coordinate of x would be 2, 6 or 6, 2. Order is important. First always write the x coordinate. So it will be 2, 6. Correct. There you are. What about point Z? It is 5 on the x-axis but nothing on the y-axis. So y-axis is 0. So the ordered pair for Z would be 5, 0. 5 on the x, 0 on the y. And lastly, what ordered pair describes the origin? So origin is here at the intersection of x and y. It's here. Origin is always described by 0, 0. So the origin is always 0, 0. Clear? Easy peasy. Let's go ahead. So we have to place these points on the coordinate plane. As you can see, playground is 4, 6. Easy. 4. 4 on the x-axis and 6 on the y-axis. So 4, 6, and you see its playground is at 4, 6. Similarly, post office 1, 2. So 1 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis. 1, 2. Similarly, we have the fire station at 5, 3, and then Jill's house at 2, 4. Always remember, first on the x-axis, then the y-axis. X first, y later. The table shows the time it took for a student to go down the slide park and their height from the ground while going down the slide. So he is basically going down from the top to the bottom. So at 0 seconds, he is at the height of 7 feet. Then after 1 second, he is coming down, 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 down. We have to plot this on a graph. So let's plot this. 0, 7. 0 on the x and 7 on the y. Time on the x, height on the y. So let's start with 0, 7. 1, 5. 2, 4. 3, 3. 4, 2. And 5, 1. And then we have to join this using straight lines. Okay, so this is done. Easy peasy. Now we need to answer some very important questions. Like this. How tall is the slide? So you know when at 0 second the guy is 7 feet above the ground. So how tall is the slide? 7 feet. 7 feet is the height of the slide. Cool? How long does it take for the student to go down the slide? So as you can see, 0 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 seconds. At 5 seconds, he is at 1 feet above the ground. So how long does it take for the student to go down the slide to the 0th level? So let me join this a little bit. So as you can see now, to go to level 0, he or she requires 6 seconds. So the answer is 6 seconds. Clear? Next, where is the student after 5 seconds? After 5 seconds, where is the student? As you can see, he is 1 feet above the ground. So after 5 seconds, he is 1 feet above the ground. And that's it, my dear friends. I'll see you with more questions and more answers in my next video. Till then, bye-bye.